Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the principal sources of optimization. The code optimization phase is placed after the intermediate code generation phase in a compiler, phases of the compiler. So code optimization phase is used for improving the intermediate code. That is, this phase will apply some simple transformations to improve the intermediate code. So it will reduce the space occupied by the program and time also. So it will reduce the space as well as time. Running time of the program. So some of the code optimization techniques, common sub-expression elimination, constant folding, copy propagation, dead code elimination, code motion, induction variable elimination, and reduction in strength. These are the code optimization techniques, and the code optimization techniques should preserve the meaning of the program. It should not change the meaning of the program, and we have to get some improvement in the code. Otherwise, there is no need to apply the code optimization. So these are the properties. One is it should preserve the meaning of the program. Another one is it should reduce the space and time of the running time of the code. So the first one is common sub-expression elimination. An expression is called as common sub-expression if it was previously computed and the values of variables have not changed from that computation. So for example, consider this sequence of code, intermediate code: a equals b plus c, b equals a minus d, c equals b plus c, d equals a minus d. So here b plus c is computed 2 times, a minus d is also computed 2 times. But b plus c is this third statement. In this third statement, b plus c is not a common sub-expression because the first step, it was previously computed, but the values of variables have not changed from this computation, right? But here the b is recomputed in the second statement. So the value of b in the first statement is not equal to the third statement. So we cannot say that b plus c is a common sub-expression. Okay, so b plus c is not a common sub-expression, but in the fourth statement, a minus d is called common sub-expression because this a minus d was previously computed in the second statement, and the variables a and d are not changed, have not changed from this point. Okay, because here a and d is not changed, so that we can say that a minus d is a common sub-expression. So instead of recomputing this a minus d again, we can use the b value of variable b here. So we can rewrite this is the optimized code. This is unoptimized code. So after applying common sub-expression elimination, we will get this result. So there is no change in first 3 statements. In the last statement, instead of recomputing a minus d, we have to write b. So this is called common sub-expression elimination. Then the second one is constant folding. So this is normally performed at compile time itself. If the value of an expression is constant, then use that constant instead of the expression. This is called as constant folding. So consider this example. Here pi value is equal to 22 bar 7, 22 divided by 7. So instead of this one, the result of this expression is a constant, right? 22 and 7 both are constant. So the result is also constant. So pi is equal to 3.14. Instead of using this division operation, directly we can substitute 3.14. So this can be performed at compile time. So constant folding means value of the expression, if the value of the expression is constant, use that constant instead of the expression. Then third one is copy propagation. So if we have a copy statement like f equals g, then we can use g for f wherever possible after the copy statement f equal to g. That is, in this example, x equal to a is a copy statement, and in the same block, instead of x, in these two lines, instead of x, we can use a. That is, if copy statement is there, we need to use the right side of the copy statement instead of left hand side. So instead of x, if you substitute a, we will get this this block. So x equal to a, y equals a star b, z equals a star c. So here we didn't see any improvement. Number of statement is also same, but there is a possibility of deleting the x equal to a. So that we can understand from the dead code elimination. So dead code elimination means a variable is live. We can say a variable is live variable if its value can be used subsequently in the program. Otherwise, it is called as dead variable. So the variable is not live. Means that is in the same block. We have taken the same block. Here x is not used after this point. Means we can say that x is dead. So we can eliminate this copy statement completely. Safely we can remove this copy statement. So we can get only two statements in the block. So normally copy propagation will create dead code, dead variable. So that can be eliminated by using dead code elimination. Next one is code motion. Code motion means it moves code outside a loop. Normally, more time is spent for executing the loop. Programs is spending more time for executing the loop. So if we move some code outside the loop, then we can improve the running time. So for example, in this statement, and one more thing, if the expression computes the same result independent of number of times the loop is executed, means then only we can move that statement outside the loop. That is, if the expression is loop invariant computation. If it is loop invariant computation, then only we can move that expression outside the loop. So in this example, while I is less than 10, two statements are in the body of the loop. X equals y plus z, I equals I plus 1. So this is depending upon, the second statement is depending upon the loop. So it is based on the loop. So this is not loop invariant computation, but x equals y plus z, it is not based on the loop, right? Every time x value will be same. So that statement can be moved outside the loop. So if we move this statement outside the loop, then the number of statement is reduced inside the loop. So here the statement is executed only once, but in this case, this x equal to y plus z is executed 10 times. But every time it will give the same result, so that we can move this statement outside the loop. This is called as code motion or code movement. The final one is induction variable elimination and reduction in strength. Induction variable means it is depending upon the loop control variable like I, j, etc. So that type of induction variable must be eliminated. And reduction in strength means expensive operations must be replaced by cheaper operation. That is, complex operations must be replaced by the simpler operations. For example, multiplication can be replaced by addition, division can be replaced by multiplication, etc. So in this example, I equals 1 while I is less than 10, then t, the variable t is equal to I star 4 and I equals I plus 1. So here this loop is executed 10 times. 1 to 10, so 9 times. The loop is executed 9 times. So each time the t value is increased by 4, right? Because initially in the first iteration t is 1 star 4, so the value of t is 4. In the second time, and I is incremented by 1, so 2 is less than 10, condition is true. So the second time t is equal to 2 star 4, so the value of t is 8. Then I is incremented by 1, so the value of t will be 12, 16, etc. So at each iteration the value of t is increased by 4, right? So this multiplication can be replaced by addition. So reduction in strength can be performed. Then induction variable I can also be removed in the optimized code. That is, instead of t equals I star 4, we can write t equals t plus 4, right? Because every time t is increased by 4. So t equals t plus 4. Uh, t equals t plus 4 means it is the t value will be increased by 4 every time, so that during first time we don't know about the value of t, so that should be initialized before while statement, while loop. So t is equal to 4 because the initial value of t is 4. After each iteration, it should be incremented by 4. So t equal to t plus 4. Here multiplication is replaced by addition, and we have completely removed the induction variable I here. There is no I equal to 1 and I equal to I plus 1. But instead of the condition I is less than 10, here we need to use t. T is less than 40 because here this I is incremented by I is executed for 9 times, and each time it is increased by 1, but here t is increased by 4. Therefore this condition must be checked for less than 40. T is less than 40 every time. So induction variable I is eliminated and multiplication is replaced by addition. So these are the principal sources of optimization, code optimization techniques. Thank you.